there you go. Let's get into our movie of the week this week. Kicking it off with one battle after another.
Oh yeah.
Jet, start with you, man. What'd you think?
I believe that I am at a 9.
Right. I'll go next. I originally said I thought this movie was going to be boring. I had no intention to watch it because it looked like the potential to be boring. And it was not boring. It was not boring. I actually thought it was a very enjoyable movie. Thought it was pretty cool. The pacing at the beginning for me was a little slow. Wish we would have kicked up a little bit more, but not that big of an issue. I'm at an 8 on this one. I am at an 8. So,
Wow.
Cody?
Well, we're about to get into it. Where it stands, I'm between an 8 and a 9, but I'm leaning more towards 8. But hopefully, somebody pushes me to a 9, so we'll see.
All right. 2 8s and a 9, and stay tuned to see if that changes after the discussion. Go ahead, Jed. I know you were excited to see this one. Anything you want to talk about right away?
So we talked about it. This movie was 2 hours and 50 minutes. Honestly, in my opinion, I did not feel that 2 hours and 50 minutes really at all. I was pretty engaged throughout. To kind of bounce it back to you guys a little bit, you guys have a standout? I've seen different people say different things.
I don't have a standout besides Leo, technically, because I feel like he was a standout, but I have a favorite.
I will say it's Leo, but this cast was amazing. The performances from every single one of them was fantastic. They all hit it out of the park. I was really like, wow, every single person that had a role in this movie did amazing. So, but to me, it is Leo.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to not say Leo.
It really is.
The actress that plays his daughter, Chase Infinity, for this being her first movie, bro, she's got it.
I felt like I saw her in something else. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, she has a familiar face.
Yeah.
Unless I'm tripping, because I kept seeing that this is her first movie.
And I'm not sure if it was a movie or what, but go ahead.
Presumed innocent. The daughter. Well, she did good. It was a small role, but she did good in that too.
Something was bugging me. I said I know who this is.
I'm saying.
Oh man, that just made me so happy. You have no idea.
I guess not first acting, but just first movie. That's
first movie. Those are the only 2 roles she has. That's it. Sticking on her real quick in her character, she did amazing. She did one stupid shit, and usually when they do female characters in movies, I do not like the way they write them because they could do a lot more with female characters. We've seen it done in the past. They could be very strong, independent, powerful women, and they did that with her here. At the very beginning of the movie, when she got picked up and she said, "You have a phone?" She said, "No." She didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? It's her first time going in through all this shit, and the phone rang, and she's like, "I thought I asked you if you had a phone." I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, just give her the phone." But after that, and her whole ordeal of getting, kidnapped, and then the way that she was getting passed around to the other dude to get pushed off this, she did everything else beautifully. She fucking stayed calm. She fucking started, the training with her dad was teaching her like the little saying that he was going on and stuff. And as soon as that motherfucker did not say it back to her, he said, "Pop, pop, you're gone." Like, I loved her character. Like,
that scene was hard.
That shit was crazy.
And I know we skipping to basically the end, but I just want to touch on that scene because when her dad came into the mix, and she told him to say the code. Bro, I thought she was gonna kill him. I swear I did. I was like, bro, he's not saying it. He's not saying it. Oh man, I didn't want. Oh my god, it would have hurt my heart, but it probably would have pushed it to a high 9.
It would have went
low key
for sure.
Oh my god. Yeah,
she did fantastic,
and that would have made sense too because her character, like in that amount of time, her character had just been through so much like life altering shit. Like there's no way you're in your right mind. Yeah, she was just she killed it. Chase Infinity. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see more of her. I thought that you were gonna say J-Mag. Benicio, because he was killing it for me.
He's my favorite.
Oh my god,
he was my favorite character, bro.
Yeah,
like since the moment we met him to the end when he got arrested, He was calm. I swear, I didn't see him overreact. I didn't see him raise his voice. He didn't show no emotion besides just calm. I know what's going on. I know I've been through this.
Yeah,
like, bro.
Yeah. No, yeah, Benicio killed it. Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be number 2 for me personally, but yeah, he did fantastic. Sensei was insane. It's insane.
Yeah, Benicio, Tiana was good. Sean Penn was fucking amazing.
Sean Penn was, that dude was crazy. Like, the premise of this movie, and me not thinking it's just a revolutionary movie based off the trailers, and it was that at the beginning, but then you find out what the premise of the whole movie is and why we get our whole interaction between Sean Penn and Leo and Chase, and it's because he's trying to enter the Christmas. I forget what the fuck they're calling them in there. The Christmas club, whatever they call them there.
Racist ass club.
Yeah, yeah, that was code names and shit. So he was trying to get into that club, and he said, "Oh shit, I gotta go clean up because I'm pretty sure I might be a father." And I called that. That was like a little. Yeah, I called that thing too. As soon as they showed up in the hotel, I was like, "Oh," and I recalled the trailer where she's shooting the machine gun and she's pregnant. I was like, "Oh, she gets pregnant." And now he's in the hotel with her. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's not Leo's. And sure enough, that's what happened. But yeah, that the premise of the whole movie being that, like him trying to get to the daughter to figure out what's going on so he can get accepted into the club was kind of crazy.
What were the club? They were praising Saint Nick, or who was it? I was like, bro,
Hail Saint Nick.
Fuck, bro.
Saint Nick. Yeah, that was insane.
It's like he got his dick dirty.
One thing I do want to say, a big thing for me, and it was annoying at one point, was the score, the soundtrack in the background. It was the piano. It annoyed me to some extent, but then I sat back and I thought, and like I said, this might just be me. I was like, if you take this out, the scenes kind of they're not boring, but like it loses an element. I feel like the piano added the element because I would say we were in the mind of Leo's character, and he was going like insane the whole time because he was a father that lost his daughter. So like we have Sergio or Sensei at the time, he's always calm. So when I was hearing the piano always like making the scenes, literally we hear the piano throughout the entire movie. It just made the scenes more like intense. It was, I don't know why. Later on, it caught to me and I was like, wow, this is...
I didn't have a problem with the score the whole time. Like it was good. At certain times though, I felt like it was a little too much, volume was a little too high, or they didn't need it at that particular moment. But that was very minimal. It wasn't highest to lowest type shit. Like that was very, very minimal. For the most part, the score high. Yeah, no, that one was crazy. But no, the score 90% of the time, 99% of the time, really worked for me. So yeah, it was good.
I think I'm always looking. I'm always trying to give a movie a 10. And for a while, I was at an 8. And what pushed it to a 9 for me was really like that last act, really. Like that shit was crazy. And then, you think everything's kind of, gonna chill out a little bit once Buddy takes out Sean Penn's character. But no, he starts chasing fucking Willa. And that the camera work on that scene, that shit was ridiculous. Going up the road and then coming back down, and then the way they used it for when he finally she stops and then he crashes into it and he can't see it because it's like a kind of like a dip almost. That camera work was crazy.
So like Willa's character she stops. She's like, nah, this motherfucker's chasing me. Let me right here's a good spot. Let me get out. Yeah, that shit was. Yeah, no, camera work was nice.
I want to say at one point, and it was early on, I was like, this is reminding me, and like, I was like, this feels like a 90s action movie, but it feels like it was directed by Tarantino, but without the ridiculous, over the top, like shots where it's like zoom ins on someone's face. Like, I don't know why it just made me feel like that, but I don't know. It just felt refreshing. I feel like we haven't seen a movie like this in a minute. But
it felt good. Go ahead.
Sure. No, that's all I was gonna say. To piggyback off of what you said, because you said that the ending it pushed you to the 9. I was at a 9 for most of the movie, but the ending took me to an 8. And it's not because it was bad, but it was more so. And I guess this is my issue with movies. I have an expectation that I set, especially with something that's like almost predictable to some extent. I don't know why Tiana's character never came back. I felt like her missing the entire movie was kind of crazy to me. because she was a focal point of it all. And for her to like the letter at the end, I was like, that's it? That's all we get? Like, I just wanted like I just wanted her at any point in time. I don't care what the situation would have been, but her coming back, because we know she's alive the entire time, but we keep hearing everybody say like, "Oh, he killed her." Like, she's alive. And then another thing that not confused me because I understood it, but like I just don't see where that came from was how the daughter ended up becoming a revolutionary. Like, I don't understand like where that happened, like where she even get inspired from it, because we know Leo's character was done with it. He didn't care for it no more. So like I was like, are we serious?
In my mind, that was kind of off of when they go with the nuns and the nuns talking about her mom being a rat.
Mm-hmm.
And even with kind of the whole Lockjaw, scene with him talking about the mom and things like that. Like, I just think she just I don't even know how to say it.
Like, clear the name. Like, nah, let me take this stain off my name, off my family name. Let me make something of it. Yeah, I could see where Jet's coming from that, and I agree with that point. I think that's where she got it from too. But I can see your point though, Cody. Like, it seemed like a 180, like a complete 180 from all that. But
and I didn't like how Tiana's character, obviously when she left in the moment, she was saying how I feels like he only cares about the baby and I'm just a piece of meat. So then she basically just gets crazy and she leaves, right? And then she betrays everybody. But it's like by the end of the movie, she's this changed person. I think about you every day. Like, you never gave a fuck about the baby. What are we talking about?
That comes with maturity though. That comes with like years of like, living your life and then being like, you know what, I fucked up. I chose the wrong path.
And that was 16 years.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that was another thing I was going to say. But before I get to that, that's what I mean. 16 years later, we don't get nothing of her but a letter. I was like, she doesn't even come back. I'm like, at least like have an appearance so we can see what happened, like how you develop. But no, we just did a letter. And I felt like that was bullshit. Like, I feel like that was a cop-out for her character, personally. But back to 16 years thing, and it's not just this movie, and I'm not taking a point off because of it. I'm just so sick and tired of movies having time gaps and all the characters look the fucking same. The only one that grew up was the daughter. I'm like, yo, the old nigga, I thought he was gonna retire. He looked old from the beginning, and now he's 16 years later, and he's this buff nigga. And I was like, yo, Leo's character looks just the same with like more hair. I'm like, did anybody age? 16 years is a long time, but it's not a big deal. It's just crazy how movies do that.
I think I look the same from like 10 years
16 years ago, though? Oh, 10 years ago? That's wild.
Well, they had the longer hair for Leo, and then he had the mustache and the...
Yeah.
Some gray in there.
Leo is a good-ass actor.
Bro, he's crazy.
Yeah.
He
was comedic without... Like, obviously he's trying to be comedic, right? But it seemed like his character was not trying to be comedic, and it was just funny. Like, it was just hilarious. Like, what's up, Holmes? What's up? That's it. Like,
yeah, bro. The way he was speaking Spanish, bro.
Yeah, he was speaking Spanish. So hey, you got a charger? Thanks, carnal. Hey, thank you, bro. La Viva la Raza, whatever the fuck you said. Like, it was insane, bro. Like, he was hilarious, and that's why I enjoyed Leo's performance, and he was a standout for me. Like, he just killed it. Like, every time he was on screen, it was fucking hilarious. Just passion, and it worked. So, yeah. Speaking on the first act, I said was a little slow pacing, obviously all the revolutionary stuff, and we get to introduce the characters and things like that, and just all the stuff we see in the trailer, so nothing new for me there, and maybe that's why I was like, all right, cool. Where it picked up though is from the moment that Deandra, which is Regina Hall's character, showed up to the dance and picked up Willa and was like, hey, and she started reciting the lines, right? And she's like, you heard, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, my dad told me that if anybody who ever tells me this, I need to trust them with my life. From the moment Regina showed up to the moment, it felt so long. I think to the moment Sean Penn's character died. That high anxiety, high intense, what was just insane. Like, I thought the film work right there was amazing. I thought the way he kept our attention glued to the screen throughout that entire like 1 hour, maybe even longer than that, was just fantastic. I was locked in, and the music, the performances, the story of what was going on, and trying to find Willa, and him running with Benicio's characters and things like that. That was some of the most incredible thing I've ever seen. Like, that was pretty cool. And for the director to do that, I thought that was awesome.
But besides the one time they actually said the title of the movie, it truly felt from that point on like the title of the movie. One battle after another. Like, it really felt like that. It's crazy.
And there was definitely different ways to take that title, because I mean, whether you want to look at how you just said it or the fight, the overall fight of this movie spanning over, I guess you could really say generations, because it went from the mom to the daughter. So that's just one battle after another. Like that was really genius there. Going back to that scene you were talking about, J-Mac, that's really one of the standout scenes of the movie. And there's a bunch, but just that, and this goes back to Chase Infinity, just the way that she was portraying like the look of kind of disbelief, because I really have to, like, what my dad told me is really taking place right here, and I never really believed it. This woman is really like, she's really here saying this, like, do I believe this right now? Like, you really get all of that, and it's just from like her mannerisms. Like, she's not even really saying much. Like, that scene was incredible. And yeah, Regina Hall was great in this movie as well.
They never touched back on Regina. I'm assuming she just went to jail. They had her in the SUV and they took off. And I was expecting her to give an update or something. Nothing ever happened. So that was a little bit of a disappointment for me. So, but yeah, no, I thought this was a fantastic movie though. From the score, from the performances, especially to the camera work, I thought this was fantastic. So to me, where I'm at the 8 is just that first act, and then a little bit of tidbits throughout the movie, but for the most part, this was a fantastic movie, and I do highly recommend checking it out. So.
No, yeah, sure.
Hey, Sensei, boy, that man, Leo was in jail. That man was ready to break him. Like, that's my guy, man.
Yeah, she was like, he got, bro, before he even got captured, he's running on the roofs. That motherfucker fell off the roof.
Bro, that was crazy.
He fell out, hit the tree. Gosh. And then they call Sensei. Hey, Sensei, your boy fell off the roof 40 feet, man. And the meter got him. Yeah, what happened to the gun? It's with me. Okay, good. But that was hilarious. The dude hit the corner, tried to get in, got hit with the taser immediately. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
At first, I was like, damn, he's done for. But they were just a regular like police because the whole riot.
Yeah, they didn't. The cops, too. Sean Penn orchestrated this entire thing. And it was really just his group of people that really knew what they were there for, and everybody else was there doing their own things, thinking it's a drug and infiltration, because I think they did say that, along with the ICE raids and things like that, the immigration raids and things like that. They had no idea. So when they had, Leo's character, and I was like, oh shit, I'm pretty sure like he can get lost in here, and I thought that was pretty cool.
See, and this reminds me, what was the movie we watched last time? I forgot. What was it we just watched last week? It was movie of the week. Which one was it? Gosh. Is that the one with the guy's wife dying?
Oh yeah.
This is what I meant, like, when it comes to, like, for instance, the antagonists in that movie was his superiors, and they were just like, they were not good. In this movie, the military guy, Sean, his character, but the reason he's doing that, it makes sense in the movie. It actually, like, it just doesn't feel misplaced or just there for no reason. He has to do all this setup shit because he fucked up. He wants to get into the club and he screwed with a black girl like that. So he's trying to clear that. That makes sense throughout the movie and why they're getting chased down. In the other movie, I just didn't feel that way. But I love how it's done here. This is how I wanted it to happen. It was so good.
It was crazy. Like, Sean Penn brought that character out beautifully. Like, he was insane. Like, the lengths he went to orchestrate this entire thing was just insane to me. And for the fact that, the Christmas Club figured out what he was doing, and they had all, because other people, I think they had the restaurant, right? One of the restaurants that he hit was one of the members that had illegals working for him, and he wanted his legals back to get back to work and shit. And so that's how they found out about all that shit. So it was just insane. And Sean Penn did crazy. He survived. Jed said this earlier. He survived the initial attack after the rollover and the shotgun to the face.
Yeah, that. Oh my.
That was crazy. He's walking down the highway, and like everybody started laughing, bro. Like, this motherfucker's still alive. Like, that was crazy.
You got shot in the face, and then your car crashed, and you survived.
Walking down the street.
Oh my god.
We see him again though.
He's fucked up.
Yeah, he is fucked up. He's reconstructed face and everything.
Then he got
the way they did
fucked up.
The way he went out. Damn, that was crazy. Going out on a high, and he was just like, "Yeah, I finally made it." Sits back, and they just gassed him, and he died. And that's another small issue I had too. They sent this guy, and I guess they sent this guy to go kill him, right? And they wanted it clean, which, by the way, that wasn't even clean. That was a whole car wreck with shotgun to the.
Yeah, he would have got found out. It off the floor.
Yeah,
clean.
Yeah, exactly. They made it a point to make it clean. I was like, that wasn't clean, so that didn't matter. But the fact that they could have also just told him, yeah, you know what, we're gonna accept you. Come on in and kill him the way they killed him without having to do this whole ordeal. Mm-hmm. They could have just done that too. So that was a small little problem too.
Damn, there was a scene I can't remember it. I'm trying to remember it. It is a scene I like. I'm not gonna think of it, so y'all might as well just go.
They gassed him up and immediately burned his body.
Yeah. Did he have a? Gloria said he had a picture of the girl on his shoe. I didn't see it though. You guys saw that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for it, and I was like, "Are you sure?" I don't see nothing on the bottom of his shoes. Like, yeah, he had a picture of the girl at the bottom of his shoe. So I don't
know. Shout out to El Paso, man. That shit was cool as fuck. Seeing the buildings and seeing the scenery, like,
yeah.
This movie was cool as fuck, man.
Paisano was in the background. You see the trolleys were in the background. That. The houses that they pulled him out of, and the kids went to go air the message after he got taken. I recognized that neighborhood right away. That was pretty cool. The church, the downtown, yeah, all that was pretty cool. So yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. Dope movie.
All right. There you go. Cody, still at the 8?
I'm gonna remember it later. Yeah, I wasn't convinced higher. Oh, what I forgot. I love the scene where he was trying to get the code over the phone, and then nigga was giving him a hard time. I'm talking about the movie, One Battle at a Time.
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
That shit was funny as fuck.
You're a prick. You're a little prick. I'm gonna find you. What's your name?
Like, yeah, oh my god! Hilarious. And then he hands the phone. Give me your superior, and it's his boy. He says, "What's my favorite pussy?"
I don't. He thought he was gonna ask him the same, but I don't do it to me, man. I don't know the fucking. You're gonna know it. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was a good scene.
So I give you back this phone, give him the coordinates, and apologize and mean it.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
That part was
movie. Okay, all right. There you go. 8s from me and Cody. 9 from Jet. Either way, we do highly recommend checking this one out in theaters. If you guys haven't seen it or on the fence about seeing it, go check it out in theaters. You guys should not be disappointed with that. And if you have seen it, let us know your thoughts on One Battle After Another down in the comments below.